game.
Hey, my name is Jefferson Valadares. I'm an executive producer for Heroes of Dragon Age, the new Dragon Age game we're showing here today. Heroes of Dragon Age is a little unusual Dragon Age game because it's not a traditional, sit down on the couch, 3-hour interactive storytelling experience. What we're doing here, it's almost like a meta game where we have all the characters from all the games, so from Dragon Age 1, Dragon Age 2, or like Awakening, all the games, the books, the wiki, so we have all the characters going through existing storylines that you already know too. So for instance, if you go here into Quest, you can see that like the first mission, like the first map you go through is during the first Blight, so it's like an epic story within the Dragon Age universe where the Grey Wardens are trying to fight the Blight. So in it, like I said, it's not a traditional story, but it's basically like a way to explore the franchise. So you play, each quest has a boss and it has like existing like cool story, and you fight the characters. So if you play the game, you will remember, oh yeah, remember when I did that battle, I fought that guy. So that's how we work with the franchise, or with the universe. You think about the actual game, so it's because we're trying to make something that works well in mobile. Like I said, just this sit down on the couch experience is not great for this device. So what we're trying to do is more strategy type game. So it's like get these characters, they all have individual abilities. So let's go here and check out the characters. So you can see this guy, so Circle Apprentice, he has a chain lightning attack. So each one has like unique attack. They have speed of attack. It's like a very deep strategic game where you combine a squad and then you go and fight other squads and try to come out on top. So let's go right now and do like one of those quest missions. So again, come here, see the end, go and battle. You come here. When you go into battle, basically what you're going to do is like you look at the other side. Visually, you can have an idea of how the battle is going to turn out, right? So I have 3 characters. They're all like bronze. The other team has 2 characters. I'm probably going to win. The game actually like gives you a hint as well. Okay, this battle is going to be easy. So we're trying to do everything visually, so you know what to do. But like, if you want detail, you can always tap. Like the detail is always like one tap away. If you want more of the detail to make your strategy better. In this case, let's just go and fight. We designed the battle to be all about the setup and like how well you evolve your characters, and not about at the battle, because we wanted the game to be able to play the asynchronous over the internet. So we didn't want the guy who's attacking to have an advantage. So we made it in a way like it's all in the setup, and then you go and fight. So see here, the battle's going. You can skip the battle. You can also like move it faster if you want. I really like to watch because I really learn like about my team, and I see what kind of attacks they do. And okay, so I won. Which means I complete a quest. We have 2 types of kind of currencies in the game. There's gold and gems. You can earn both by playing the game. Usually, like just by doing things, you get the gold. And then, if you want to master the mission, so like if you want to come back and play the mission many times, you get gems too. Here, etc. Let's go and play another battle. Fight another battle. See, it's slightly harder battle, but it still should be okay. So let's go in. I don't think I need to do any changes. Play. Just do it a little faster so we can see where am I going. So far it's pretty even. It looks like I can win. Yeah, I think I'm gonna win. Yep. Sounds good. My werewolf is doing a good job of soaking the damage. So like when you put it just leveled up. So like every character in the game, they start with like level 1, and you can kind of level them up by playing. So even if you get a really good character, like it's not really good until you actually use it a lot. So like we mix a lot of things from RPGs and to try to make the game really. So for instance, you go here, unlock another mission. But let's go quickly into the store to get more characters. So there's like different types of packs in the game. Let's open a pack. So this is the experience where you see like what character you're gonna get. It's a little bit of anticipation, like am I gonna get the guy going to what's gonna happen? Okay, so you can see like base is it's gonna be an uncommon character. Darkspawn, Emissary. So yeah, another thing cool about this game is because we're, like I said, it's almost like a meta game. You can actually play with both the heroes and the baddies. Like so, you can play with like Darkspawn, demons, and you can play them together. So the kind of thing you'd never be able to do on a traditional Dragon Age game, you can do here. So I got this guy. I also got a rune. A rune is like a limited time use kind of power up that I can use like to give me an edge in the battle. Let's go and buy another character to get a little bit more help. What I'm gonna get. Oh, it's a golden character, so it's a little bit better. Alright. It's Zum Alright, so we go here, you can see my squad. I can get like this new guy here, put in front, because again, if people are in front, the game tells you they get like a bonus for health. So like, it's usually a good strategy to try to put the kind of like the tank guys in the front. I already have this guy here. Let's got this emissary. He attacks and slows people down, so it's a really good attack. I will probably replace this guy with it, and this looks good. So now I don't have use for this guy. So another thing we do, again, is a mechanic we took from CCG, is like you can, if there's a character you don't want, you can always like sacrifice it inside another one to get a bonus. So in this case, I think we're gonna put this guy. I'm gonna go and sacrifice this guy. So it wasn't enough to give me the bonus, but at least like I'm on my way. Okay, so now let's go back to the missions. So now I have like a much stronger squad. So, oh, yes, I have a dark spawn on the other side. Okay, should be able to beat this. So go in, and you know, like, so there's, you know, many maps of those are gonna ship with the game. Each map is like a separate time era with like a collection of characters that make sense for that era, and you're gonna be fighting and learning about like what happened in that time period in the game. So that's kind of like the more traditional experience where you just sit and battle, like, oh, no. So every time you lose, like, we give you a hint, like, hey, by the way, this guy can stun, so, you know, you gotta pay attention to that. But I still get XP, so, like, it's always useful to play the game, even if you lose or win, like, you always get some. So I should go back and show you. PvP battle. I mean, this is another part which is really cool with the game, is like when you fight other players. So you can see here, like, our leaderboards are based on trophies. So you can see here, okay, if I win this, if I beat this guy, I get 14. If I lose, I lose 3, which probably means it's a tough fight. So I'm going to see if I can find somebody else. Oh, okay, this is probably a little bit more even. Let's try our luck. Let's go in the battle. And you know, this would be a real player we're fighting right now and seeing like, and this really is like when you can, you know, gonna really make it the rivalries and you can see what kind of units they have, and you know, maybe come back later. Oh no, I think I'm gonna win. I'm good. Come on. So I really bit, like, I got a lot of trophies on this one, and you know, of course, like characters leveling up. That's good. The other thing I have, like, I have this game, like, I don't have in my party right now, but just to show is, like, we all, besides from, like, the normal characters, you can also have some larger creatures in the game, right? So, for instance, what would be the Dragon Age without dragons? So, as you can see here, like, I'm fighting this guy, and, like, he does have dragons. Or she, in this case. And so this fight looks a little hopeless, right? I have a guy silver, 3 bronze, they have 4 bronze and gold. I'm probably gonna lose, but, you know, let's do it anyway, just to see the dragon in action. So let's go. Okay, didn't start good for me. Like, it's already pretty bad. Oh, stun. So they just stunned my best guy, which is probably already. Oh, dragon. Okay, not good. So you know, but again, like, oh, just leveled up, so I got more stuff. So you know, like we try to design the game in a way that it's easy for you to understand what's going on. So it's all very visual. You know, it's good for mobile, so like, you know, big things to read and etc. But it's very, very deep. So like we didn't want to sacrifice the depth of like things to do. So if you, like I mentioned, like if you go into the characters, they have a lot of stats and, you know, things you can be good at. But you don't have to see those, and you can basically play the game a lot without worrying about it if you want to. But if you want to dive deep, like, all the stuff is there. The other thing we wanted to do is like to keep the games very fair. So that's why, like I said, we don't want people to be able to change the output of the battle when the other guy's not online. And the second thing is, like, we really didn't want to make the game pay to win. So there are 2 things you can buy in this game. You can basically buy more playing time, which is like things like that. But we already give you a lot of it, and you know, I just like, it's just a normal session. I just got some more. So like, we always give you plenty. So you never, I mean, only if you're really obsessed that you might have to spend some money. But like, if you're playing normally, like, you really And the second one is more characters. Like if you buy here, there's characters which are like slightly higher chance if you pay with gems. But again, we give you gems just by playing the game. If I go back here to the quest and see, you can see that like all these missions like give me gems that I can get. So gems. So we allow you to get this stuff in the game. And again, even if you would, I mean, if spending money would give me access to more characters, but it might not, doesn't guarantee you're gonna get the best characters. And second, even if you get the best characters, you still have to level them up. So it's not like just by spending money, there's no way you're gonna make it to the top immediately. You still gotta work it. You still gotta do good strategy. You still gotta combine the right character. The game is gonna be released in fall this year, so in a few months. iOS and Google Play too.